Hello there, fam. Hope you're all doing good today. We're going to talk about top anime characters with powerful magic. And this list is in no particular order, so don't go blazing all guns on us. We're just nerds who liked all these moments, so here's the list. Number 1, Black Clover, Yami's Dimension Slash. Yami feels like a character who has completed all his quests and now roams freely in the Clover Kingdom for fun. Yami, who already has shown powerful magic throughout the series, surpassed his limits again when Black Bull were against fighting Veto. When the members of Black Bull found themselves stuck with a living, walking time bomb, Yami came to the rescue. Yami turns to Veto, releasing his mana and thinking about how he can still grow, and this is because his comrades are watching. That's why he had to surpass his limits. Yami tells Veto to shut up, that no matter how powerful Veto is, he can cut through dimensions. The attack cleanly slices through Veto and his mana, splitting them in half vertically. Yami then thanks Veto for taking good care of his men. This was the first time we got to see Yami serious and can clearly see how powerful he is, that he could slice through an opponent that Black Bull members were struggling to fight. Number 2, Jujutsu no Kaisen, Gojo's Infinite Void. When we talk about magic or sorcery and won't talk about Gojo, it is a curse in itself. Gojo has displayed many skills in series, but his domain expansion, Infinite Void, remains his best creation and was beautiful to watch. He was seen using this for the first time against Jogo to counter his domain expansion. The environment created by Infinite Void is a literal empty void of space that appears to take the target at the very center of the universe itself. This presents the target with limitless information, forcing them to see and feel everything while seeing and feeling nothing at the exact same time. This paralyzes the target with infinite knowledge, causing them to die slowly. Only Gojo and anyone he is physically touching are free from the Void's effect, as Yuji was not affected inside the Ultimate Void. The Unlimited Void is an extremely polished domain, as it was able to easily surpass Jogo's Coffin of the Iron Mountain domain. While cursed spirits can last within the domain for a while, humans would not last long. Number 3, 7 Deadly Sins, Escanor, Cruel Sun. Escanor the Lion, Sin of Pride, is the strongest member of 7 Deadly Sins. He is so powerful that he defeated 2 members of the 10 Commandments with ease when the sun began to rise, whereas Ban couldn't do anything to them. During the Demon Clan's invasion of Linus, Escanor challenges Estarossa, seemingly singling him out as the strongest of the 10 Commandments. Escanor was so powerful that this fight seemed as one-sided, even the 10 Commandments were shocked that someone can manhandle Estarossa. During this fight, Escanor brightens the screen of viewers with his cruel sun, a magic so powerful whose heat can melt the armors of holy knights few meters away just by being in its presence, and not to forget that he even dried the lake. He could have killed Estarossa with his cruel sun, but his brother saved him, but he was still able to send them flying far away. After this, Escanor begins to think of returning to Lyonesse, but decides against it, stating it's been a long time since he's exerted himself so much. He opts to wait and cool down a bit before heading back, as he would have melted the city just with his presence. Number 4, Fairy Tail, Jellal, Grand Chariot. Jellal's character arc in Fairy Tail, to me, always seemed incomplete. He didn't have a proper closure to his arc, but at least they did make him cool throughout the series as a compensation. His battle versus Oricon Sais was his most memorable one. Jellal fought a guild consisting of 4 members. Why call it a guild? Asians have more cousins than that, but whatever. After the long battle, He came victorious even though odds were against him. He used his most powerful magic and, in my opinion, the coolest looking magic in Fairy Tale universe, Grand Chariot. According to Jellal, this spell's destructive capabilities rival that of an actual meteor's. Jellal also opened a hole in the sky, releasing 7 beams of light onto Acheron's Sais, trapping them and then using Grand Chariot, creating a giant explosion that leaves them all defeated and immobile in its crater. Grand Chariot also takes a heavy toll on Jellal's body as he was breathing heavily and was tired after using it. Number 5. Glen Radar's Fool's World. Glen Radars, who was a former assassin who worked for the Imperial Court Mage Corps' Special Missions Annex. He was rumored to be an amazing magician killer and was also known as the Fool. Glen developed his own original magic called the Fool's World, which negates the activation of all magic within a certain radius, including his own. Talk about the Fool. However, this does not nullify spells that have already been cast. While nullifying the enemy's magic, he then beats them using superior hand-to-hand combat skills he learned during his Imperial Court days. He has a good understanding of different kinds of magic that makes him a dangerous opponent to face, as he always finds a way to outperform that magic in a quick amount of time. His magic is unique, and that's why it made it to this list, and may be only one of this kind in the list. Number 6. Devil is a Part-Timer, Mao's Demonic Sword. Yes, this quirky comedy anime is one of a kind. Have you ever imagined that a devil king who was once on the verge to conquer the world would work in a burger restaurant? Pretty sure the answer is a big old no. But yes, to the creator of the show, who thought of something like this. Even though this is a lighthearted anime, it can become intense sometimes. We usually see Sado Maou as happy to serve burger restaurant employee, but when he gets his power back through people's fear, we can see why he was the Devil King. He showcased his power when one of his underlings came to Earth in order to take revenge, but Maou, after getting his power back, he instantly defeated him. This also happened during his fight with the Archangel Sariel. Maou was able to transform an ordinary broom into a great demonic sword using magic, and used it to instantly defeat Sariel in one blow, whilst destroying half the city in the process. He transforms back into his ordinary human form after his powers depletes. Season 2 of this anime has been officially announced, another reason to binge Season 1 for fans and others looking for a good anime. Number 7. The Misfit of Demon King Academy, Anos Voigold, Time Manipulation. This is the anime for those who are looking for an overpowered MC. Anos Voigold was the first demon king who conquered the world and was feared by all the demons. He got tired and wished to be reincarnated 2,000 years later. After he got reincarnated 2,000 years later, he joined the Magic Academy, and on the first day itself, he defeated one of the strongest Magic Academy students, Zeepes, by killing him and reviving him just by snapping his fingers. Until Zeepes started fearing him and accepted his defeat. Anos can perform various magic skills that he has shown throughout the series, but his time manipulation, a revived magic through which he can stop time, is his best. He can stop time for a whole freaking day. He can travel back in time even 2,000 years ago and can send his attacks back in time. He used his time manipulation magic when he altered the time to save Sasha and Misha, two of his classmates, and in the process of killing Time Guardian. Number 8. Full Metal Alchemist, Roy Mustang, Fast Finger Snaps. Roy Mustang is a state alchemist and officer of the Mystrian state military, a hero of the Ishval Civil War, a damn man's James Bond. He is a flame alchemist. Even among the elite state alchemists, Colonel Mustang is a particularly skilled alchemist. He uses a custom-made glove with transmutation circles scribbled on them to create flames. His character comes to light, or should I say comes to flames, when he fought Lust and Envy, two immortal homunculus, and when he killed the two homunculus, he used a same technique which isn't named in the show, but I gave it a name anyway, Fast Finger Snaps. Oh, come on, man. It's a good name, but yeah, he freaking killed the immortals. He killed Lust first when Lust was about to kill two of his comrades. He arrives just in time to save them by flaming Lust about 10 times and killing her and destroying her Philosopher's Stone, which was the reason for her immortality. He then killed Envy, with whom Roy had a personal reason to kill. Envy killed Roy's best friend, and oh boy, Roy did take the revenge. For me, Envy's death is the most brutal one in Full Metal Alchemist. Number 9. Wise Man's Grandson, Everything Shin Uses. Shin Walford, the protagonist, was reincarnated as a baby and raised by two great magicians. He learned magic and combat skills quickly as he is an adult in a child's body.
FBI, open up!
Jokes aside, he became so strong when he reached the teenage years that he could destroy the countries himself. He killed a demon student on the first few days of the academy itself, and he once cleaned up the huge herd of demons and Tiger Demon in a single attack along with half of the forest. So yeah, everything he uses is an epic magic moment. He has been honored with several titles like the New Hero, Ultimate Magician, God's Messenger at the age of 15, as he has saved the Earlshild Kingdom many times and people still sometimes can't process the destructive power of Shin even after watching it. Number 10, Mob Psycho 100, Reigen Arataka, Self-Defense Rush. Reigen is Mob's mentor and boss. He is, as he claims, the greatest psychic of the 21st century, as well as owner and operator of the Spirits and Such consultation service. He who has no qualms about manipulating clients, enemies, allies, and even spirits to his own advantage. He has defeated many strong spirits and espers with his special techniques, but he was needed once more to display his techniques to bless this world. When other espers were not able to keep up with Shimazaki and his mind's eye ability, then Reigen casually walks up to Shimazaki and then he exploits the mind's eye weakness that can see only espers. Then Reigen proceeds with what seems like the greatest move in anime history, Self-Defense Rush. Shouting it out loud for legal reasons, and brutally batters Shimazaki, leaving him unconscious for a few minutes. Later, he taunts him when he surrenders by saying, and I quote, "Well, that was easy."
Hope
you liked the video and do comment down your thoughts and don't forget to subscribe. You can also recommend our next video ideas that you're interested in watching. Thank you.